So power cleans. Jake said power cleans. It's going to be power cleans. Yeah, and put a fucking former member of the Chinese Olympic weightlifting team at the 85 kilo category, Tian Tao, and because this dude was so fucking impressive, bro. I love the way that he competed. You know, he was that crazy dude that like he shoved PRs that he never got in the gym in competition and bombed all the fucking time, but sometimes he hits them, and when he hits them, it was so fucking awesome, bro. Here he is 85 kilos and he is power cleaning 200 fucking kilos, bro. That's gnarly. That's 440 pounds for a fucking 185 pounds man. That's insanity. So the power clean, the best usage for power clean. What is the name of the movement, my friends? The name is power clean. The best usage for the power cleans is for power. While other exercises require adjustments like the bench press, if you want to develop your power, your explosiveness in the bench press, it requires adjustments. You need to be thinking about how you are going to execute the movement. You need to be introducing bands and chains and shit. But in the power clean, it doesn't matter how you execute the fucking movement, okay? Every time you do a power clean, you are introducing a ton of power, because you don't power clean if you are not being extremely explosive when you are executing the movement. So the power clean is extremely awesome for power. You don't need to go to in the left right corner here, finger here, you know, like power movements, you need to be using 1 to 3 reps with 50 to 60% of your 1 rep max. Let's say if you are doing a bench press and you want to develop power, that's the rep range and the intensity you should be using. With the power clean, you will develop power using the maximum amount of fucking weight that you can. So you can go fucking heavy as you can and work at the 1 to 5 rep range and develop awesome power and strength and everything, as we are going to see when I rank this fucking exercise. I love power cleans, bro. So sets, right around 3 to 6 sets of a workout. It's pretty good. I would go to 3 sets if you are doing more of you are not trying to hit any PRs, you are not trying to fucking go for a maximum intensity, you are working right around 80 to 85% with 5 reps. Then I would go to 3 sets, and if I'm doing more sets, then I would be doing singles and doubles, and then I'm going fucking super heavy and adding a little bit of more sets. Rest times, especially in that case, bro, it's as many times as you need to fucking execute that heavy fucking lift. The rest time, the only concern you need to have in the rest time with this kind of movement is, will I perform again? Am I fresh to perform again? If you miss a fucking lift, rest more, bro. So if you went there, did a double with 90% of your fucking 1 rep max, and you rested for 2 fucking minutes, and then you can't hit a single, bro, then you rested 2 fucking little. Take 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, I guarantee you that you are going to hit that double again, okay? So yeah, rest times 5 to 10 minutes. Reps in reserve. I put 0 here, meaning you need to go to failure, but it's because with power cleans, usually you simply can't complete the fucking lift. Don't be trying to grind fucking reps with the power clean. The power clean, you either get it or you don't get it, you know? You start the fucking lift and you are hacking the bar, or you are not. That's why it's an explosive dynamic movement that will build a fuck ton of athleticism, because fuck, there's no way to do this exercise slowly, and there's no way to grind it out. The only way to do this is being extremely explosive and aggressive. So there's no going to failure. You either get it or you don't get it. So that's why the reps in reserve is failure, but it's not muscular failure nor technical failure. It's just you don't have it. You know, that's the only thing. And strength standards, if you are a novice, you are just learning to power clean, you are just being introduced to this awesome fucking movement, then 60% of your body weight is what you should be shooting for, and that's really fucking cool. If you manage to hit a set of 5 with 60% of your your body weight in the power clean, be proud of yourself as a beginner, because the movement is pretty technical. It requires you to have a lot of fucking static strength, absolute strength prior to be reaching these kinds of numbers, or be a fucking magician in the technique department and have a fuck ton of coordination. I was actually training a kid that plays basketball, and he's like a fucking freak of nature, you know, like that kid. I should do a natty or not on him, because he's 15 years old. He has cap delts. He has a built chest. Never worked out. Never did nothing. Never went to the gym, lift weights, you know. And I know him since he was a child. And his mother asked me everything she needed to know about to improve upon his chances of like making a living being a basketball player. She asked me, you know, when I said to her she should take creatine, she said, yo, I will not drug my kid. So but I should do a fucking natty or not on that kid, bro. It's insane how fucking genetics work. And I don't remember why I started saying, I remembered. The kid, like, first day he came to work out with me, he was power cleaning his body weight, bro. But that's a fucking dynamic basketball player, a kid that is 5'9" and dunks, you know, like generating explosive force is right on his league, you know. And as you progress and you learn and you are an advanced lifter, go for 1.1, 110% of your body weight is a great goal to shoot for. I forgot to talk about the intermediate phase because I was so fucking blown away with this kid that I forgot to talk about it. So the intermediate standards is right about 90% of your body weight. That's a pretty goal to be shooting for if you are not really specializing in Olympic weightlifting and things like that, and you are just using the power clean as a movement to maintain your fucking power in check. and in that, if just a little addendum in that department. You guys know that fucking testosterone decays like 1% after you hit 40. Your testosterone decays 1% if you don't do nothing about it. Your muscles start to atrophy. 1% of your total muscle mass start to atrophy. 1% if you don't do nothing about it. Your strength diminishes 3% a year if you don't do nothing about it. And power, the ability to generate explosive kinetic force, it decays 88 fucking percent a year if you don't do nothing about it. So, bro, imagine you are 60 years old and you need to jump over a fence, you know? Like something that I imagine the young dudes, that the ones of you that are young are able to do easily today. Once you're 60, if you don't train for explosiveness, you don't do that. You simply are not able to do that. That is not even an option anymore. So living under delusions that, yo, I'm beast mode, if I get in a fight, I'm going to knock somebody out. No, bro. That's why young kids are dangerous. It's because they are explosive as shit, and sometimes they hit you when you are not looking, and fuck, you are a fucking twig of a 22-year-old with that sees red, knocks you the fuck out. Yeah, I always forgot that I'm the only Brazilian in the room that worries about fighting, you know, fighting someone in the streets. Let's see what the chat has to say. Just a quick idea for a tier list video if you do another. A bodybuilder tier list with like Jay Cutler, Tom Platz. Yeah, that's awesome. I was thinking about doing a strongest of all times tier list because my knowledge of the strongmen from the past is way more vast than the others, and to make it's not a comparison, but just to talk. Oh, I'm forgetting my words today. But I watched every single world's strongest man that ever was aired from start to finish, like multiple times. Like I know everything that happened in every single competition. But I will do a bodybuilders would be a fucking awesome. I can do also fitness influencers. YouTubers. Maybe Sparks and Drama, maybe Greg Doucette says that I'm bald and fucking fat, and I get a ton of subscribers from because of it, you know. Jason said, as a dad just trying to get stronger and healthy, is this worth adding to routines? Hell yeah, is absolutely fucking worth it. I don't know if you asked this before I did that little rant about our power, our ability to generate explosive kinetic force decaying like crazy as we age. That's the reason you should be doing power cleans, is to maintain that explosiveness and in a safe fucking controlled environment. Otherwise you are training like with jumps and other shit that the impact is fucking crazy, like with sprints. Sprints are an awesome way to maintain your fucking explosiveness, but it's also an awesome way to fucking demolish your back and demolish your knees and your hips and everything else. So a power cleanser, it's way more controlled. You can stay within a range and maintain your explosiveness without risking injury if you develop that right technique to do the movement, obviously. But let's go, bro. For deloads. The deloads for the power cleans are basically the same deloads for every fucking basic foundational movement. It's 16 weeks if you are a beginner. Every 16 weeks add a deload to your routine. If you are an intermediate lifter, then every 8 weeks they add a deload. And if you are an advanced lifter, you need to be deloading every 4 weeks, unless you are an extremely experienced Olympic weightlifter and your fucking training is already a fucking crazy circus of 16 reps one day and 2 reps one day, and breaking down the exercise into 25 different variations. So in that case, you are already deloading in a sense. Aaron asked, is this why combat athletes are so slow when they cross like 35 to 40? That's 100% that. It's because power decays extremely fast. It's the first thing that decays when we get older. So it's extremely important to add training that directly address that. And think about fighters, bro. Fighters are stupid as shit. There isn't one community that makes me more fucking mad than fighters. It's so many fighters and trainers that they don't have a single clue of how to apply strength and conditioning, you know? Like, they say that fucking doing bench presses doesn't help with anything. And I heard fucking jiu-jitsu guys saying that to me, okay? And the next second, they are saying, yo, it's pretty hard to roll with you because you are too strong. And I'm like, bro, you just said that my training doesn't work. I'm not training jiu-jitsu for years. And I came here and you are complaining that I'm too strong. How am I strong? It's because I train fucking bench all the fucking time. It's the only lift that I'm really strong is bench press. And go fuck. This dude's a fucking, I hate that, bro. Hopefully I will start working with some gyms eventually and help make our Brazilian athletes better, bro, because we have only, with the history that we have in MMA, we should have way more athletes ranked higher on the UFC, bro. Cup of Coco, how you doing, my brother? Hell yeah, thanks for coming by, bro. Thanks for coming by. I've been waiting for this one. I'm excited to see the results. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Power cleans are awesome. And I already did 16 tangents here, but let's move forward. And once again, if you are a CrossFitter, if you are an Olympic weightlifter, these volume landmarks that I'm saying here doesn't apply to you because your training is absurdly weird. And no, this is for the regular human beings using the power clean to develop a lot of fucking things like sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, myofibrillar hypertrophy, power and strength. Okay, regular humans. Minimal volume to maintain 3 times a fucking week. This is another instance where it could be 0 if you are doing other awesome shit like deadlifts and rows, because primarily what this fucking movement is going to be giving you is a ton of fucking strength and a ton of fucking back development. So if you have those other movements in your training, you could be using less than 3 sets a week for power cleans, and if power cleans are not in your fucking program too, it doesn't matter. The volume to make slow steady gains, it's right around 5 sets a week to 6 sets a week. The volume to do the potentially what is called the best gains, because you are not risking desensitizing your body so fast than when you go to MRV, which is 12 to 15, is right around 9 to 12 sets a week. That's exactly the training design that I would use with an athlete if I was working with him. It would be like, 2 workouts with fucking gnarly sessions of power cleans, one more on the high rep side and another on more on the lower rep side, and that would be pretty gnarly. That would be exactly what I would do. Let's see what Adam say. Oh, I know, man. There's a boxing trainer called Tunde. He trains Anthony Yarde. Not sure if you heard of him. No, I didn't. But if I heard, I forgot it right now because my memory it completely goes away when I'm doing the live stream. It's weird. He said, "I don't believe in weightlifting." Yeah, okay. Anyway, gotta go, bro. Enjoy your day, man. Nice catching your stream. Hell yeah, Adam. Thanks for coming by, bro. So the power clean, the range of motion. This movement will develop your fucking body, your fucking posterior chain from the tip of your fucking toe, from the tip of your fucking heels all the way up to your fucking neck. The range of motion is awesome. It's extreme to be precise, because when you start on essentially on a deadlift position, and you bring the weight all the way up to the point where you catch the barbell. And bro, I had sore calves doing fucking power cleans, like at some gnarly power clean sessions. So this is a fucking really complete range of motion. It would only be better if it was like a fucking snatch or something like that. So a 5 for range of motion is pretty good. It's not 6 because you are not. I only give 6s on range of motion when you have the opportunity to add a stretch position to the movement, an overloaded stretch, like in a lunge or in a lat pull down, in a row, even in a row, you can really stretch your lats like crazy when you're doing rows. So that's the only reason it's not a 6. Time efficiency is a 6. Power cleans you can go to the gym and in 20 minutes stretch yourself and be done for the day with 20 minutes of power cleans for 5 reps. Use 5 sets of 5 reps on fucking power cleans, and in 25 minutes you're done. You are done. And that's a gnarly workout that will yield hypertrophy, strength gains, and most importantly, power gains, explosiveness gains. Hell, bro. Okay. For sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, this means going for 12 plus reps in the 30 to 70% of your 1 rep max. I should, the next time that I do this, to respect our CrossFit buddies, I will change the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy for some movements to metabolic conditioning. And then doing high reps will make a little bit of more sense. But here, you're not developing, bro, nothing about power cleans is metabolic. I'm putting a second way, little plate there, but nothing about this movement is metabolic. You are not trying to emphasize emptying your muscles. No, you are trying to use your entire system in a fucking second. Pow! And that's it. You might be sore the next day. It happens, but that's not what you're shooting for. Feeling the muscle contracting and getting pumps and shit is not what you are trying to achieve. Although your traps will feel like crazy, will explode out of nowhere when you do the first fucking heavy power clean. Your traps are going to, but that's not the object. It's not because of the metabolic work directly, okay? It's not because of high rep work. That's all I'm trying to say. Although, of course, for your muscles to contract, there's metabolic stress happening. And myofibrillar hypertrophy, on the other hand, which is the actual build of contractile tissue by applying high levels of mechanical tension to the muscles, guess what? That is fucking... No, cat, no, don't destroy everything. Just stay here or go away. That is one of the specialties of the power cleans. I think for back development, for trap development, it's one of the best movements that you can be introducing to your program. And bro, it's a fucking 6. Just look at the traps in Olympic weightlifters like Lu Xiaojun or even Chen Tao on the fucking picture. It's insane, bro. Their traps, they are all traps. Their back are all fucking traps, bro. This kind of move is insane to build gnarly traps. And for that reason, because we all want gnarly fucking traps, power cleans are a 6 in myofibrillar hypertrophy. Yo, as for power, the name of the movement is power clean. Fuck, it's of course a fucking 6 for goddamn power too, bro. Damn. Gaboosh. And for strength, it's pretty good, but it's not the best. It doesn't compare to fucking squats. It doesn't compare to any deadlift. For absolute strength, it doesn't compare at all. But it's for real life strength, just for you to be like a fucking strong dude walking around in the street feeling awesome. Then it's fucking a fucking 5 is a I'm thinking of 4, but a 5 is it's a generous score because I'm going to be generous with this movement because I love it. I love doing power cleans. It's a staple in my workout programs. I always try to convince people to do this shit, but a lot of them never want to do it because they are afraid or they try one time and they get hurt, and then I say, yo, sorry for wasting your time and being a bad coach. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, strength 5. So the overall score for the power clean, bro. Let's take the text here and add it. Let me see. Boom. We have 5, 6, 7. It's a 29 out of 36, bro. Just because the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy destroyed the fucking lift. In all other domains, the lift is great. And that's exactly what I was talking just a second ago. Like, I need to change some of the criteria for some lifts, like this one. But then every fucking lift will be absolutely awesome always. No. Only the awesome lifts are awesome. It's ranking high because it's a great lift. But in the next movement that we are going to see, but I think it's going to be in the next live stream because I'm already fried and I can't think straight anymore. It's going to be the lat pull down tomorrow. And in the lat pull down, I changed the sarcoplasmic hypertrophy category to primer because using lat pull downs to prime the muscles and prepare your muscles to be overloaded later is absolutely fucking incredible, and it's a great usage for the lat pull down. So yeah, that's it. Thanks a lot, my brothers. Thanks for being here with me, and I see you guys tomorrow with more fucking... I don't know if it's going to be exercises review, but I really like the idea of doing a tier list of fucking bodybuilders or strongmen or something. If you guys like that idea, just put it on the chat. And that's it, bros. Yo, Jason, thank you, bro. Stay on the fucking iron path, my brothers. You look at that vein, bro. It's looking good. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, bros. Bye-bye.